So this is literally the $1 million question. If I had $1 for every time I got this question, I would quite literally have $1 million. No, I'm just kidding. I have stayed in building 8, which is the furthest building away from the Skyliner, and I have stayed in building 7. This last trip that I stayed in AoA, I stayed in building 8, and it was about an 8-minute walk. I stayed in the very back building, the very last room in that building on like the top floor. Okay, so the furthest you could get away from the Skyliner, and it was about an 8-minute walk. And on our last trip, the early entry time for both Hollywood Studios and Epcot was starting at 8:30. We were in line for the Skyliner no later than 7:15. We were on the Skyliner and moving at like 7:30-ish and in line by like 7:45. I will say though, when we got to the Skyliner station at around 7:10, 7:15, there was already a line forming. So those people were probably already there at like 7 o'clock. You know, there are people that are like early to being early. So all that long-winded spiel to say, get in line for the Skyliner like an hour and 15 before early entry time. So if your early entry time is 8:30, be in line by 7:30. Probably before that, if we're being honest. I hope that helps. Don't let anyone deter you from staying in the Little Mermaid rooms at AoA. They're super fun. They're super magical. I really don't think it's that long of a walk. I think it's great. It's fun to be able to walk through the different sections of the resort, and you're going to have a magical time regardless. And remember, it's Disney. You're going to be walking a lot anyway. So have a magical day.